Let's not waste time. Number 10. Your heart stops for a second when you sneeze. People love to say that when you sneeze, your heart stops for a moment, like you're taking a quick break from living. Not true, your heart doesn't hit pause. What actually happens is that the pressure inside your chest changes when you sneeze. That sudden pressure can make your heartbeat feel a little off, almost like it skipped, but your heart is still working the whole time. It's basically just your body adjusting to the force of that sneeze cannon you just launched. So why did people believe this in the first place? Sneezes feel dramatic. Your eyes slam shut, your body jerks, and it's over in a second. That weird rush probably made people think something serious was happening inside. On top of that, back in the day people thought sneezing meant your soul was escaping or you were about to keel over. That's actually why people started saying "bless you" as a kind of quick spiritual insurance policy. And let's be honest, if sneezes really stopped hearts, allergy season would have wiped out humanity a long time ago. Number 9. Humans evolved from monkeys. This one is a classic misunderstanding of evolution, and it's been tormenting biology teachers forever. No, you are not a glow-up version of a monkey. Humans and monkeys share a common ancestor that lived millions of years ago. Think of it like a family tree. Monkeys are like your distant cousins, not your parents. Somewhere down the evolutionary line, one branch became modern humans, while other branches led to monkeys, apes, and their various relatives. The myth probably stuck because humans came from monkeys sounds a lot simpler than humans and modern primates share a common ancestor from 6-ish million years back. Unfortunately, simplicity doesn't equal scientific accuracy, otherwise flat Earth theories would still run the world. Monkeys are still doing their monkey thing, we're doing ours, and neither one stopped evolving. If humans really did come directly from monkeys, we'd all still be fighting over bananas. Number 8. Humans only have 5 senses. Sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Your childhood science textbook drilled those into you like they were the 5 golden rules of being human. But here's the catch. Your body actually has way more than 5 senses. There's balance, the thing that keeps you upright after spinning in a chair. Thermoception, your ability to tell hot coffee from iced coffee without chugging first. And proprioception, the magical sense that lets you find your mouth with a fork instead of poking your eye out. Add in pain detection, hunger, thirst, and a bunch more, and suddenly you're rocking 15 to 20 senses. So where did that 5 senses myth come from? Blame Aristotle. He made the original shortlist and people treated it like it was carved in stone. It was tidy, easy to memorize, and sounded smart, so it stuck for centuries. The problem? Real life is messier. If humans only had 5 senses, you wouldn't know when you were dizzy, dehydrated, or about to faint, which means life would be a lot shorter and way dumber. Number 7. We only use 10% of our brain. This myth has been a motivational speaker's favorite crutch forever. Unlock your untapped 90% of the brain and change your life. Unfortunately, brain scans politely disagree. Modern imaging techniques like fMRI show our brains are constantly active, even when you're binge-watching reality TV or staring blankly into space. Sure, you're not firing every single neuron at once, you'd quite literally overheat and seize, but across a normal day, you do use all regions of your brain. So why did this myth exist in the first place? It probably started with early neurologists noting that humans don't use their full potential at all times. Fair enough. But then came decades of misinterpretation, self-help gurus, and Instagram inspiration accounts turning pseudoscience into catchy slogans. The reality, you're already running on 100%, what you do with it is the real question. Number 6. Bulls hate red color. You've probably seen it in cartoons or bullfights, a matador waving a bright red cape while the bull charges full speed like it's personally offended by the color palette. But here's the truth. Bulls don't hate red, they can't even see red. Cattle are basically red-green colorblind. What actually gets them riled up is the movement of the cape, not the shade. You could swap the fabric with a blue towel, a white bedsheet, or your mom's floral curtains and the bull would still charge. So why the red cape? Tradition mostly. In bullfighting, red helps mask the blood and looks dramatic against the sand, which makes for a better show. Over time, pop culture exaggerated it into bulls hate red, and suddenly it became one of those facts everyone just accepted. In reality, it's less about color rage and more about, hey, that thing is flapping in my face, I'm gonna hit it. If anything, bulls hate drama queens, not colors. Number 5. Carrots improve your eyesight. In childhood, your mom probably told you, eat your carrots, they'll make your eyesight better. And you probably imagined yourself sneaking around at night like Batman. Here's the reality. Carrots help maintain eye health, but that doesn't automatically mean better eyesight. If you're deficient in vitamin A, they can prevent your vision from getting worse, but piling them up won't turn you into a superhero. So why does the myth exist? The story really took off during World War II. The British Royal Air Force claimed that their pilots had extraordinary night vision because they ate carrots. The truth. They were using radar, but keeping that secret was crucial. The carrot story made a perfect cover, and after the war, parents hijacked it to make kids eat vegetables. Generations of kids grew up crunching them like it was a science experiment, all for a myth that's equal parts health tip and wartime PR stunt. Number 4. You'll catch a cold if you go out in the cold. How many times did your mom yell, "Put a jacket on or you'll catch a cold"? And for years you believed it, bundling up in scarves and hats like a human burrito every winter. Here's the truth: cold weather itself doesn't make you sick. Colds are caused by viruses, not chilly air. You could be out in a blizzard with perfect hair and still stay healthy, as long as you're not sharing germs with someone who's already infected. So why does this myth persist? It's a mix of observation and timing. People tend to get sick more often in colder months because they spend more time indoors, close to others, which makes viral transmission easier. The cold equals sickness story is simple, memorable, and made sense before we understood germs. Parents ran with it, science was slow to catch up, and suddenly we all grew up believing that frostbite and sniffles were somehow linked. The reality: wet hair and cold air might make you shiver, but they won't make your immune system surrender. Number 3. Dropped food is safe if you grab it within 5 seconds. You've probably dropped a cookie on the floor, glanced around, and thought, "It's fine, 5-second rule." Maybe a parent even gave you a wink, silently approving the snack. Unfortunately, the floor isn't your friend, and neither are the bacteria. Bacteria won't wait. Like, relax guys, it's not 5 seconds yet. The moment food hits a dirty surface, germs are already on it. So why did we all believe it? Part of it comes down to human psychology. We want to feel in control even when we aren't. Dropping food happens constantly, and declaring a safe zone, those magical 5 seconds, gives us permission to break the rules without guilt. Experiments show that factors like surface type and moisture matter far more than how quickly you pick it up. A dry cracker on a kitchen floor might pick up fewer germs than a juicy slice of watermelon in the same spot, and that's true whether it's 1 second or 10. Apparently, the 5-second rule only applies to a slice of pizza. A broccoli floret, not so much. Number 2. Shaving makes your hair grow back thicker. Shaving doesn't make hair thicker, darker, or faster growing. That's just a myth that refuses to die. What really happens is simple. Cutting hair at the surface leaves a blunt tip. That blunt tip can feel rougher and look darker for a short time, which tricks your eyes and fingers into thinking the hair is thicker. Your follicles? Totally innocent, just doing their normal hair-growing thing. So why did people believe this? A mix of parental nagging, schoolyard chatter, and the stubbly illusion of freshly cut hair made it seem like hair suddenly went rogue. The blunt tips catch the light differently and feel coarser than the naturally tapered ends of uncut hair, which is why it seems more noticeable after a shave. Science, however, remains unimpressed. 1. Swallowing fruit seeds grows a tree in your stomach. This one might have been told to you by your friend as a kid while you panicked over accidentally swallowing a watermelon seed. Relax, that's not how biology works. Your stomach is a highly acidic, muscular blender designed to break down food, including seeds. Most seeds simply pass through your digestive system, but definitely not sprouting roots in your intestines. So why did this myth take root? Partly it's because the idea is vivid and memorable. Nothing sticks in the imagination like the mental image of a tree growing inside you. It's far easier to picture a stomach sprouting leaves than to explain the boring chemistry of digestion. If a fruit seed could actually grow in your stomach, eating a fruit salad would be a full-on jungle adventure. Lucky for you, digestion is boring and your insides stay nicely seed-free. If you like this video, do watch our other videos. Have a good day.